The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Clemson's offense comes on the field first today. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kirk, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early. You could never recover.
And, Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that are at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they had that disappointing loss to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home in that first game against Tennessee, created some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games are played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And
down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Past the 30. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Wideouts now clustered. They start this playoff game with a pass. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback still with the football. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. He's in the clear. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's hauled in way downfield. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Williams. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Inside the 35. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Putting toward the end zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Gonna run it. It's Randall. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. Spin. Another spin. Still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
It's a call. Penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. That can be really deflating. The defense gets the 3rd down stop, but then a roughing the punter call extends the drive. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past midfield. Out past the 30. The 10.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback keeps the football. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting the line.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out. Room to run here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here's the second down play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll try to run for the first down. And moves the football to the 27 and their first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. They're going to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. It's an option look. And now the handoff. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Trying to run it. It's Haynes. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. And with that, they retake the lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The shotgun running play call. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Cook. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Klubnik. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and short. And he drops back in the gun. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and competently deliver that strike.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. All right, first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Cook. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play already over.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set it down to the offense, first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this.
Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cook. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the RPO, to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. The receiver grabs it. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quarterback looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, we always talk about adjustments being made at halftime, and this offense clearly needed to make adjustments, but what they're trying here early in the second half is not working.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Randall. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sure hands. It's Williams. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they jump on top here in the second half. Cook, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. It's a wide receiver screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They've got him down out near the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Let's go!
An inside move now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They call it a draw play here. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Haynes. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he makes it, wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly. Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Randall. Oh, he's got a crease here, look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First down, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a shotgun run call.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
He's got it with room to run. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner